Welcome everyone to our January Team Reach Gather. I'm super excited to be kicking off the new year with each and every one of you. I did pull the chat back up, so I am monitoring that as we go along. So feel free if you have any questions to pop those in there and just stay muted until we open for discussion. All right, so one thing I want to celebrate is a successful end to 2023. We ended December with $43,215 dollars in organizational volume. So that means everyone that's in that Team Reach Lineage Facebook group together, our sales equaled that 43,000. Okay, just so that way you understand where that comes from. And again, everyone in that lineage group, we closed 47 parties during the month of December, and we welcomed 11 new team members. Hopefully, some of our new team members will pop in here tonight. I did make sure I went back and added them to the invite. So that is a huge reason to celebrate our accomplishments and a great end to the year. Now, kicking off 2024 is so very exciting, and I apologize, Cindy scheduled her pop in the pink bubble after I scheduled this meeting, so hopefully we can all catch Cindy's replay in the pink bubble. She is going live at 8:30. I'm sure she is going to have an equally inspirational message, but I do appreciate you all being here with me this evening, and we will definitely catch that replay with her. All right, so ready to kick off 2024, and I wanted to do this as quick as possible. I know yesterday, New Year's Day, and today everybody probably was going back to their jobs, as did I. But there is so much that has changed or that they're offering, or just a lot of announcements in general. So I really wanted to do this as quickly as possible, so that way you guys would have an understanding of everything that's going on before we got, a week or so into the month. Okay. So these are just a few things. We're going to talk about these as we go along. Hopefully by now you've seen the new catalog, right? Maybe you have some of the products from the pre-sale. We are offering bag bucks. We'll talk about that in a little bit. The outlet sale is extended. We have new order types. We have double PV points for 2025 incentive trip. We have a new insider rewards and specials. And this month is the $500 PV incentive. And that I have a special announcement about as well. So let's dig in. All right, so starting with the order types, this is probably one of the most important things. If you are someone who wants to earn a paycheck in 2024, it's really important that you understand the different types of orders that you can use and how they benefit you. Okay, we're all at different places in our business. And so I just want to make sure that you understand when and why and how you would use this type of order. So Marketplace was a thing a couple years ago, and it was taken away for misuse. And so I really hope that as a consultant base, we can utilize it for what it is, but also it offers a new avenue for people who do just want a discount. Okay, so maybe if you're on this call and you're like, I just joined 31 because I wanted to shop and take advantage of the discount. Well, guess what? Congratulations. The discount just got better, right? Because our discount, even if you were a discount consultant, you only got your 25% back in commission. Well, the Marketplace option now gives you the opportunity to get 40% off your order, and you don't have to wait for it in a form of commission. Okay. Now, the Marketplace type is really good for personal use. That's probably the number one thing you would want to use it for, especially if you are a personal use consultant. You're not looking to earn a paycheck. All right. If you are looking to earn a paycheck, why would Marketplace be beneficial to you? If you are doing vendor events, it's a great opportunity to get a bulk order at that 40% discount and then sell it at retail at the vendor event to help you make money. Okay. Also, fundraisers. It makes fundraisers a little bit easier and less on you because you're not having to donate commission. You're going to get that product at a discount. Now, when doing this type of fundraiser, it wouldn't be easy for them to order on a link. I would do particular products if I was going to do a fundraiser with Marketplace. Now, here is probably the biggest thing. Okay, this product credit is a payment type. Okay, so if you're a new consultant, the Jumpstart rewards that you're earning right now are going to be in the form of credit as of December 1st. For anyone who joined from December 1st on, your rewards will be in the form of credit. So if you hit that $1,000 within your first 60 days, you're going to get a $187.50 credit in your Marketplace type. Okay, a lot of the marketing says $250 because that's the retail value on it. Because you're getting to purchase products at that 40% off, your amount that you would get would be the $187.50. And you can shop anything. Sorry, I hear somebody in my. All right, just muting everybody real quick. So you would use that payment type in the Marketplace order type. Also, if you sponsor someone and they qualify, you can also earn Pika product credits. This has always been a thing, but previously you had to use it in consultant business supply order type. So now all of that has shifted to Marketplace. Also, the retail rewards, which is the next order type we're going to talk about, that will be redeemed as well in Marketplace. So you're getting a 40% discount on all of that product credit that you can earn. So you're actually getting a bigger bang for your buck when the company is rewarding us. Now, the early access sale, just like they've done this past year with the 40% off when there's a new catalog or a new capsule launch, that will still be within that Marketplace. The consultant business supply order type is completely gone now. Okay, so if you need catalogs or you want to purchase Hostess reward flyers or something like that, all of that is going to be in the Marketplace order type. Okay, so that way it really helps you with shipping. It's going to save you on shipping. So that way, if you want to order items at 40% off, you can add a pack of catalogs if you're running low. And stuff like that. So they wanted to consolidate it to where it's just one order type, and we're really maximizing that. Now, Marketplace, because you get the 40% discount, you do not get paid on it. Okay, so if you order from Marketplace, your discount is your reward, basically. Okay, it does count towards personal volume though. So like the $500 incentive this month, if you purchase from Marketplace, it counts towards that $500 incentive. Okay, and then if you are a leader or above, you do get paid your leadership overrides on your team member sales through Marketplace. Okay, so that is Marketplace in a nutshell. Does anyone have any questions specifically about Marketplace? You can drop them in the chat or you can unmute yourself.
Will the Marketplace items be limited to just one? I'm assuming not from the way you're talking, but you know how like we work limited to just one item when it was a consultant business order. Is that going to be the same for Marketplace or no?
No, I believe that it is unlimited. So that way for vendor event purposes, fundraiser purposes, and also with your product credit, you can use your product credit however you want. So no, there won't be a limit set on that. Does anyone else have any other questions specifically about Marketplace? How it works? All right, then let's move on to retail. If you think of something, write it down and then ask me at the end, okay? So retail is an order type we've always had. Okay, so if somebody just goes to your website and they don't click to shop through a Hostess's party link, it becomes a retail order. If you see it come through your app, it'll say shopping cart order rather than party order. Okay, so that'll be your difference. You'll know that it was a retail order because it says shopping cart order versus the party order. Okay. Now, why you would want to use this. So if you start sponsoring people who want to be affiliates or influencers or ambassadors, whatever word choice that you want to use, a lot of millennials and Gen Z, that's where they want to play, right? They want to have affiliate links for multiple companies, Amazon, other direct sales companies, anything that they use, they get their own affiliate link for, because why not share what they love and earn commission on it, right? So that is primarily why we changed this retail order type to where it does earn extra bonuses. So that way, if you do want to start marketing the business to that type of team member, that we have that option. Okay, so you could have your VIP purchases go through this. You could do friends and family discounts, a scroll and shop, and not have it necessarily linked to a specific party. You could do texting offers this way. Now, I will tell you this, the party is always going to be the way that you maximize everything. Okay, this is really one of those things that's like, I don't want to take the time to set up a party, or I don't have a hostess to party with me, and I just want to use my website. I don't want to have to worry about a party and closing out a hostess order and all of that. Okay, so this is a 1A to the party. And the biggest difference with this is they added a 5% bonus credit. So at the end of the month, all of the orders that you've earned or that came through as a retail order type on your website, you're going to earn a 5% bonus product credit. That bonus product credit gets spent in your marketplace. So that'll become a payment type in your marketplace. And then you're going to get to use that on product that's 40% off, or on catalogs and business supplies that you need to grow your business. So that is the real difference between this. We've always had the retail order type. You do get paid on the retail order type. It does count for PV, just like it always has. The only difference here is that 5% bonus product credit they are giving us because it's not attached to a party. It wouldn't be earning rewards otherwise. Okay, so that is, again, really to benefit someone who just wants to share a link. They don't want to worry about partying, and they want to be able to earn some extra product credit to share with their friends and family on social media, or as far as, being an influencer and sharing that product. Questions about that retail order type? Right. Yes, Kathy. So in the chat, she said she wanted to make sure that it just doesn't get lost as a new cart order. That's exactly right. And I actually had 2 of my VIPs order this way the other day, and I was like, well, guess I'm about to find out how this is going to work. And I don't know why they were in my party link, but it didn't come through as a party order. So I'm about to find out at the end of this month, I guess, what that 5% bonus product credit, what that really looks like. But yes, if it comes through your app as a new shopping cart order, that is the retail orders. Okay, so it won't be attached to a party, but you're still going to get paid on it. But you're also going to earn now that 5% bonus product credit. All right. And of course, the party is where it is at. The party is where you are going to have your biggest earning, your biggest rewards. And so that is still going to be my focus for people who want to earn bigger paychecks in 2024, because the party isn't just where you sell the product. It's where you meet new customers. It's where you build relationships. 31 is a party plan business. And for those of you that Gen Xers, think about the home party, right? The home party was where direct sales really started. Tupperware and Pampered Chef and Mary Kay, like all of those companies started as a home party, just like 31. 31 started as a party plan company. and we'll always be a party plan company. The party just looks a little different than it did 10 years ago, right? And I swear, even 5 years ago, Facebook parties were on and thriving, but during COVID, all of that changed too. We have Zoom parties, we have bingo parties. Like, people have really innovated what a party can look like. And so I don't want you to get tied down to a party means a home party, or a party means a Facebook party. A party can mean so many things. It's really just a place, online or in person, that you can connect with new customers, and you can help whoever invited those customers to get to know you, to redeem insider rewards, right? We want to help someone be able to take advantage of those rewards. I love that if somebody can't afford their wish list, we have an opportunity for them to get it for free, or for them to get it at half price, or for them to unlock those amazing insider exclusives. And those are only available to people who host parties. The home party is coming back a little bit, I feel like, with some people. I did do a home party in November for the first time in 4 years, and it was amazing. It was $1,000 party. My hostess made some amazing food. She had 7 people there. It was fabulous. So if you are someone who loves to get together in person, do it, right? It's a great time to just do that. If you're someone who is like, ooh, I definitely cannot do that, I don't have time in my schedule, I really just need to do this online, then do Facebook parties, do texting parties. There's different ways that you can make the party work for you. You just have to figure out what way you can really maximize that. And again, it gives you the biggest benefits, not just you. Okay, you earn your commission, you earn your PV, you get points towards those incentives, but your insider does too. You're building a connection with the person who's hosting that party. She's going to host with you again next season if she has a successful party. She's going to host for you in the future. She's going to tell her friends about how amazing her party was. So that's where the party really is a long-term beneficial experience, is because you get to connect with that insider, you get to connect with her guests, and you get to build new relationships, which ultimately lead to earning a bigger paycheck month after month after month, right? Does anyone have any questions about the party? Oh, sorry, Rhonda, I missed your question. Did they all buy different things, or buy? I don't know. Oh, at the home party? Is that what you're talking about? They did buy the faux fur blanket a lot, which was surprising to me, because even on sale, it was $75. But the one lady bought 4 of them. And she messaged me today and asked if we still had it. Can you believe that? So, I mean, I know the blanket's good, but no, they did buy different things. They love the double zip crossbody though, and I'm really excited that that stuck around for this season, and they came out with new colors and everything for it, because that's a purse that I could have in every color. You sold a bunch of those blankets too, Candy? That's awesome. I actually don't personally have one. I have the cable knit one, which I love. But my mom has the faux fur one, and we went to spend Christmas Eve with her, and I actually slept with that faux fur blanket, and I was like, okay, so maybe this is worth it. The blankets are really, really good. All right, so moving on to incentives, we have amazing incentives that the company is doing for us. And this whole year, okay, the whole year, every month, the incentive will be set at $500. I know that, some of those October, November, and December ones were a stretch for some of you to hit that 1,000. And I was so proud of you. We had so many earners of those $1,000 mark incentives, but for the year of 2024, every single month, it will be a $500 incentive. A couple of things, okay? So they have set the bar a little lower for us to hit those incentives. We get free personalization on the items that are able to be personalized throughout the year. The one big difference is that when we redeem them, we will have to pay shipping. And I do want you to know that up front, because that is a difference. You will be ordering it through your marketplace order type though. So when you have to redeem it. So if you forget to redeem it, you don't get it. They're not going to automatically ship it because you have to pay the shipping on it. Okay. So please don't forget to redeem them. Usually they give you a 2-week window in order to redeem them. Now, my question to Lynn, and I still have not found the answer, I will work on it now that the holidays are over, is that if we have product credits in our back office from retail orders or Pika product credit or Jumpstart rewards, can we use that to pay the shipping? And because it's a payment type, I believe that that is going to be a way around it. But I will find out a definite answer about that because I'm one of those people that literally hates to pay shipping for anything. So if I can get that for free too, I'm going to find a way to do it. So I will find out about that for sure. But based on how our system works, I really do believe that you'll be able to use that product credit payment for that purpose. But I will ask Angie or Hope tomorrow. I'd honestly forgotten about it until we were talking here. All right. And then the other thing, which is a huge opportunity, we don't know where our next year's trip is, but I promise you it's somewhere good. I actually don't know either. I'm not keeping any secrets. I know it's tropical. Okay. And who doesn't love to go somewhere tropical for free? All expenses paid. This month we get double rewards points. Okay. They'll tell all consultants where the trip is in February. Leaders will find out at Summit the end of January. But if you sell that $500, that we don't know yet, Teresa, she asked how many points are required for the trip. I don't know. I can tell you that in the past, it's ranged anywhere from 40,000 to 65,000 for level 1. But it really just depends on the earning period and how much things are worth. So, I mean, it could be 100,000 point trip, but you get 10,000 points for doing something. You know what I mean? So it's really relative. We'll have to wait until they give us all of the information on that to really know where the balance is. I can tell you though, getting a strong start is super important. So if you do sell your $500 in January and earn the incentive, that's going to give you the 1,000 points towards your incentive trip. If you sell $1,000 in January, you get 2,000 points started towards your trip. And so this is an opportunity they've never done, a blind earning like this. So this is super exciting to be able to maximize those points even before we know where we're going. If you are newer, since I started, we have been to the Bahamas. There was supposed to be a cruise. The cruise got canceled because there was a hurricane. And then the next cruise we could earn got canceled because of COVID. How crazy is that? 2 cruises and they never actually took them. And then we went to Hawaii. I did go to Hawaii. Then we went to the Dominican Republic, to Punta Cana. And this past year we went to Los Cabos in Mexico. I know before I started, they went to Riviera Maya in Mexico one year. They did do Disney in the very early years, which is why they kind of brought that back this past year. And congratulations. I think most of my earners are on here, my Disney earners. We will be going to Disney in June. So this is a brand new clean slate though. Everyone starts at 0 points. It's up to you how much you want a free trip in order to earn it, because they make the points to where consultants actually have the better advantage in some cases because every little promotion does count towards that. Qualifying counts, sponsoring and qualifying someone, promoting to elite consultants. All of that, promoting to director is a huge point gain. So all of those things do factor into it. It is not just personal volume based. Okay. All right. And which brings me to our Team Reach Lineage exclusive incentive. Now, each month, there'll be a new tic-tac-toe board. So during the whole year of 2024, I'm holding myself accountable to all of you that I will be consistent all year long, and we will play tic-tac-toe every single month, which is super fun. But each month the squares will change. So if you're on here tonight, guess what? Y'all better hop off here tonight and put a big old X or a big old O right over this attend our team gather meeting, because you all showed up tonight. You all showed up for your business and you get to cross that space off. Okay. I purposefully put action steps on the tic-tac-toe to help you grow your business and earn a paycheck. So if you're doing the things that I put on the tic-tac-toe, I promise you it is growing your business and moving your business forward in some way. The leaderboard is not shown, but my leaders I do hold to a higher standard, including myself. And so we have our own board that we are trying to get tic-tac-toe on. And if you get a tic-tac-toe, so you get 3 in a row, you can get 3 across, 3 diagonal, 3 up and down. It doesn't matter which way you get the tic-tac-toe, you will get some type of happy mail from me. Some months it might be a $5 gift card. Some months you might get something from me via Amazon Prime. Some months you might get a little goodie in a card. It will just be a surprise every month. Okay. And if you cover the whole card, so you cross off all 9 squares, you will be guaranteed a $10 gift card of your choice. Okay, so wherever you would like. Now, in order to keep ourselves accountable and that we're moving forward each week in our business and we don't get to the end of the month and we're like, oh my gosh, where did the time go? I have no idea. It's January 30th. I'm going to post every Sunday night for those of you that have been with me for a while, just like the connected contacts. I'm going to have you show me your boards. Okay, guys, listen, I don't care if you didn't cross off a single thing from one week to the next. Put your board there. That's going to hold yourself accountable, because you're going to put it there and you're going to be like, man, I really should have done something, or I really should have been able to check off one of those boxes this week, right? And so I want us to share our boards, see what we can accomplish each week. And when you do have a successful week, you earn that tic-tac-toe, you're going to be super excited to show everyone, right? You did it. You hit that tic-tac-toe and you should be proud of it. And so we're going to have the show me your boards every single Sunday throughout the month. At the end of the month, I am going to ask that you either message or text me your completed board to redeem your prize, because going back through all of the comments on the different posts would just be really, really hard. And I would probably miss someone and I would feel terrible that I didn't send somebody a prize. So at the end of the month, I am going to rely on you to send me your board in order to redeem your prize, whether it is a tic-tac-toe or you did cover it all. Just send me a quick message on the last day of the month or the first day of the following month, just so that way I remember to send you your prize. All right, so looking at our January one, like I said, you can cross this one off. Book a February party, okay? We always want to be thinking ahead. And if you don't have a January party, you should probably do that too. But booking a February party, because I want you to get in the habit of, like I said, booking ahead, looking at your calendar in the future. Earn the new for you incentive. That's that $500 level incentive. Promote to senior or consultant or above. So if you're a consultant and you promote to senior consultant, you'll be able to check off that box. If you are already a senior consultant, to check the box off, you would need to promote to elite consultant. If you are an elite consultant, you would need to promote to director in order to cross that box off. Okay, so that's how that box works. Submit $50 in personal volume. I think you all have that one covered, right? Sponsor a new team member. We do have some exciting news coming in the middle of the month, and I will be hosting another opportunity event in the group that we had on December 31st. Okay, so the group that we had the opportunity event in, I'm going to use it for the whole year of 2024. We'll just add new people in. So if there are people that didn't join that are still in the group, they're going to get to see the next kit or the next incentive. Again, because maybe it'll be their time to join at that point. Okay. And then if they choose to leave the group at any point, that will be on them. Follow up with 10 customers from last month. Sorry, let me try to read the chat. I see you all are. Where do you get the card from? Yes, it is on the Team Reach Lineage Facebook group. I did post it. I can also put it in the chat though in just a minute if you want. How many tic-tac-toe boards can you have a month? So you only get one board a month, but if you cover all 9, then you earn your $10 gift card. But I will think about that in the future though. I like it, Leah. All right. Yes, she is a rock star. She really is a rock star. All right. Any questions about the tic-tac-toe before we move on? All right. So celebrations, I do want you to shout yourselves out on the Lineage page. I did not make graphics for all of the things. Amy Jo made her own graphics the other day, and I just got to shout her out because she did an amazing job and shouted herself out. And then I saw Kelsey earlier today shouted out a new team member. So I do want you to shout yourselves out for hitting a milestone, whether it is stomping your 0, hitting that $500 incentive mark, hitting $1,000 in sales, whatever milestone you are excited about. I want you to share that success with us, no matter how small or how big. Okay. I want you to feel free to use the Lineage page to celebrate. Okay. That's what we're there for. The monthly club celebration. So these are going to be our new success clubs. And so there's going to be 4 clubs. Energize is where you sell $50 a month or at $200 per catalog, right? That is basically going to just keep you an active consultant. This is probably going to fall under the category of personal use consultant. So if you're a shopper, you're going to be in that Energize Success Club. Okay, the Ascend Club moves all the way up to that $500 mark a month, which means that you are earning those incentives every single month. Okay. When you earn that $500 each month, not only are you going to unlock that free product from home office, you're also going to unlock an exclusive training. Okay. Every month, whoever was sold $500 the previous month, the following month, there will be an exclusive training for the people who have sold $500 or more, because we're going to work on growing that paycheck. At the end of the catalog season, Cindy has said that she will be a special guest on executive leader calls. So if you make it to all 4 of the calls, okay, you sell your 500 in January, 500 in February, March, April. On our May call, I will ask Cindy to join us for an exclusive call with her. So you would get to have that special training call with our CEO. And then the Ignite is the $1,000 level. This is where our level of leadership really begins. If you are selling $1,000 a month, you should really consider moving into leadership, because that is our requirements as a leader in the company, and you could really earn and grow your paycheck at that point. And then our SOAR is also going to earn the company's incentive, the exclusive training call, and at conference, okay, at Impact in July. Every July, we have a conference. It'll be July 19th through the 21st this year. If you don't already have that on your calendar, I would really like you to just write that date down and kind of have it in the back of your mind, because they're going to start talking about it early in the spring. But when you sell $2,000 a month consistently, you get a special ribbon at conference, and it is a consistency ribbon. So that is a really important level to hit if you are working towards that sales consistency. Now, seasonal club celebrations will also happen on the first month following the end of the catalog. So our first seasonal club celebration will be in May, as this catalog runs from January through April. So at the end of the month, rather than me just celebrating like the top 10 PV and the top 10 in sponsors and parties and all of that, I'm going to celebrate the Energize Club, the Ascend Club, the Ignite Club, and the Soar Club. Okay, so that's how I will be celebrating you. And I just wanted all of you to know that, so that way you knew what my expectations were and which goals you want to set in order to obtain those. All right, now let's talk about the how, right? So we've talked about these amazing incentives. We've talked about these amazing clubs and celebrations, but how, right? That's what it all comes down to. How are we going to do that? Well, we have a lot of new stuff going on. These graphics, Megan, the ones that I have up here right now, most of these are in the albums on the Team Lineage page. I created an album. I think it's called January 2024. And I think I uploaded like 140 some pictures. So if you need graphics, that's where you can find some. All right, so share with your current and potential new customers on how to stack the savings. I cannot stress enough what an amazing time it is to place an order between the 1st and the 8th of this month. Okay, you have the outlet sale extended, so you can grab $50 worth of outlet sale items. You can then get a brand new item in the spring catalog for half price. You can do that again and hit that $100 in bag bucks, right? And you're going to get discounted shipping because it's over $100. Does everyone understand how that works? So you spend $50, you choose any item for half price, any regular price item. So they would really want to focus on those new products. And then if they spend another $50, they get another half price item. Now they've spent at least $100, so they're going to get those bag bucks too. Okay. All of that stack your savings is only good until the outlet ends. Then the outlet goes away, and then they could shop the regular catalog, spend the $50, got the half price item, and the bag bucks run through the 15th. Okay. So even the bag bucks are going to go away after the 15th. So it's really crucial that your customers shop before the 15th, because that's how they're going to be able to maximize their savings. And if they shop before the 8th, they're really going to be able to stack those savings because they're going to get those outlet prices. So one of my customers that shopped the other day, I did share the post or the screenshot of the order. She spent $509. Okay. But she got amazing deals. She bought items from the outlet. She got her half price items from the new catalog, and she's going to earn all of those bag bucks to spend in February. So guess who I'm going to follow up with on February 1st? That customer who now has all those bag bucks, right? Okay, so she really took advantage. She was redoing a space in her house, and she bought a ton of the organization items. In the outlet sale right now, we have the Your Way cubes, the Your Way rectangles, the Tuck It Away bin. All of those organization items are the items that they added for January, because everyone wants to start the new year out organizing a space, getting more organized in their home, getting more organized in their life. So those organization items are huge right now. So share those and share real life pictures. Don't just share the graphic with the price on it, because they want to know why this is going to help them. They don't want to know that it costs $4.99. Doesn't matter that it costs $4.99 if it's not useful to them, right? Show them how the desk organizer can hold their lids for their bowls in their kitchen, or how the desk organizer can sit on the nightstand and hold all the electronics and the cords, or how it can sit on their desk and hold papers and files and pens and highlighters, right? I just give you 3 ways to use one product that's in the outlet sale. Okay, so make sure that you're sharing. The Tuck It Away bin is another huge one. Clothes, blankets, toys, puzzles, wrapping paper, all of those things that you don't want out all the time. And it's really easy to just shove under the bed, right? So share that. If you have those items, a lot of those items have been with us, especially the rectangles and the little bins. Those have been in the catalog since I've started, I feel like. And so it doesn't matter if it's in the print that's in the outlet, just show them how they can use it. And then say, well, in the outlet sale, it comes in this print, and this print. You don't have to have the item in that print. I'm about to go live in my VIP group sharing the new catalog items, and I've got 2 of them. But I'm going to show my customers old items that I have that come in new prints, because that's what I've got to work with. Don't feel like because you don't own the entire new catalog of product, you don't have any value to share with your customers. You do. We have a lot of bring back products that just come in different prints, like the Journey backpack. The Journey backpack's been around forever. Guess what? The black one is back in the catalog. Okay. It's been gone for like 2 years. I mean, like, it's been a part of our stock for 2 years. So if you have a black one, show the black one and then talk about how it comes in the Sedona stripe. Show an essential storage tote, show a large utility tote, whatever tote you have, and talk about the new prints that it comes in. Show them the physical catalog, show them a picture of the new prints. Tell them you'll drop the graphics in the comments. Whatever it takes in order to be able to share solutions, because ultimately that's what's going to sell. Okay. Not you sharing a graphic that says this is $20. It comes in all of these prints. They want to know how it's going to help them, how it's going to make their life easier. Okay. I don't know if Janice is on here because I can't see everybody all the time, but Janice shared a picture with Rhonda's downline the other day about how she fit her pants in these bins in her closet. And it was fabulous. Like, it wasn't a photoshopped picture, right? It was a real closet with real hangers and real pants inside of it. Okay. Don't think that you have to have some, I know, right? I totally closed my party out and grabbed this bundle because I clearly need those after I saw Janice's closet organized. And that's what sells. Okay. So being able to show them what these can do doesn't mean you need to have them. It just means you got to find the pictures of somebody who does have them, of somebody who did organize their closet with them. Now, granted, most of us are just being able to get them unless you ordered them from the pre-sale. But imagine the spaces that you could organize with this. You can organize toy rooms, closets, bedroom, right? Pantry. You could put, boxes of food in there. So there's so many ways that you can utilize these. And for you to get 4 of them for $25 is literally a steal. So I don't know who wouldn't want to have a party in January because they could get all 4 of those for $25, right? So that's a huge booking incentive for anyone who is looking to organize a space, offering them this for the insiders. And that's at that $500 level. So their party would have to hit $500. And then, of course, we have the new insider exclusives. So if somebody hosted a party with you last season, guess what? It's time for them to host another party because now they have all of these new options. The Lazy Susan, I'm sure, is amazing. I have the one we used to have. It's made out of different wood, but it's a centerpiece on my dining room table, and it has been since we had them before. We also had these oversized rolling thermals before. They are so good for going to sporting games like sidelines. They're also really good for taking to, like, if you're hosting a birthday party or a baby shower, being able to put the drinks and roll them to like the park pavilion, having a family reunion, church gathering, any of those things where you're having to lug cooler somewhere, right? It's a whole lot easier to roll. Super excited about this fashion bundle. Ordered that one. And then if you sold that $1,000 in December, you're going to be getting this bundle to show, and you can redeem that right now. You do not have to pay shipping on it. It is not able to be personalized, and you get the black one. It did not give us an option of the other one. So just in case you are wondering about that. So this is the how. 31 has given us so many things. And I know that it can be overwhelming, which is why I wanted to have the meeting tonight to really just go over and share with you how you can stack the savings, how you can share those solutions with your customers, because that is how you're going to earn your paycheck. All right, next is the who. Who are you sharing it with? Well, it's a new catalog. Your friends and family haven't seen these prints before, right? Your VIP group hasn't seen these prints before. So even as long as I have been with the company, I still do a seasonal launch in my VIP group because they might have shopped with me in the last catalog, but this is brand new. And listen, if they're in your VIP group, they want to know what's coming, right? They get excited about the prints just like you do. They want to be able to see all of it. And then think about your neighbors, your coworkers, maybe people that aren't immediate to you, but are in your life. Okay. But the most important thing is finding new customers. Again, this is where you're going to earn your paycheck, is finding new customers to fill your funnel. The party, a vendor event, fundraiser. I know Rhonda is doing a fundraiser right now, and I'm sure most of you saw that she was the first person to earn the $500 incentive already this month. And I asked her where she's getting all them sales from, and she said it's from a fundraiser. Okay, she's kicked off a fundraiser, and that fundraiser has already brought in her sales. I saw she got more sales today. She was over 700 the last time that I looked. So that's a way to bring in new contacts and new orders. Vendor events, not as big in the spring, or not until the spring, I should say. January and February, there aren't too many vendor events going on unless you do them online. But then like spring fairs and festivals start to kick up usually around March or April. So that's something you'd want to be looking into now in order to be able to secure your spot. Okay. Amy Jo, I can share some stuff with you about fundraisers. Are you doing the commission-based one, Rhonda, where they just share a link and then you give them the commission?
Yeah, I'm doing a like a Facebook party, and I went ahead and ran it over 2 weeks. But I just want to mention one thing real quick. I know in the past when we've talked about fundraisers, people have said, I don't have any kids, like my kids are grown, I can't do a fundraiser. I just want to mention, like, you don't have to have kids to have a fundraiser. I do one with an animal rescue. I do one with a horse association. They raise money to do their spring events. This is a project graduation. My son is a senior, so that one is a kid or is student based. But I know Megan does one with gymnastics. Call your gymnastics place. But just make a couple calls. Just set aside like maybe 10 minutes to brainstorm. But you don't have to have kids in order to do a fundraiser. There's plenty of groups that do fundraisers that are not kid based.
Yeah, and think about churches too. Churches go on mission trips. They raise money to go on mission trips. But even if you don't have a kid on a team, you can still reach out to a school or travel teams. Travel teams are always looking for fundraisers because it is expensive to travel. And most of the time, those travel teams have Stix uniforms that the parents have to purchase and all of that. So I promise you the parents will be grateful. I'm one of those parents that's very grateful for all of the fundraisers that we do. But again, ultimately, the party is a place where you meet people at home, Facebook, texting. You decide how you party, but that's how you're going to meet new customers. Kathy said she's done a fundraiser for the Legion. Leah, you said you're trying to do a fundraiser event. Awesome. Sorry, I'm just trying to catch up on the chat. Awesome. Oh, speaking, I saw Kathy said something about campers. I'm guessing you were talking about the organization stuff. I actually had someone that placed an order. All of the camping print that we had, that Camp Nights print, it's available in like 4 different products, and she just came through and bought every single product in that print. So yes, if you know some camping people, reach out to them, share that Camp Nights print that's in the outlet sale. All right, so this is kind of what I just said. You decide what is right for you, what's right for your schedule, or try a mix. I'll be honest, most months, mine is a complete mix of all of that. I hadn't done a home party in 4 years, but someone asked me to do a home party. Am I going to turn a party down? No. Especially when someone is asking me rather than me asking them. So it's not my comfort zone, but that's where we grow the most, right? By getting out of our comfort zone. So yeah, sure. I will do a home party if that is the case. But I do primarily do Facebook parties and texting parties though, just because having little kids, it's just easiest. We are busy. We're on the go all the time. I do work full time. And so Facebook and texting is what I like to do. I will say it's very interesting to see the difference between these two, and then I promise I'll move on. My Facebook VIP group has the same people that I typically text, but they will shop from my texting parties and not my VIP posts. Okay. But then I have others that will participate in my VIP posts and will never return a text unless it's a shipping notification. So I know that they're getting the text, but it's just dependent upon who wants to communicate in which way. And based on my team survey that I sent out, you all are the same way. Some of you like texting and some of you like Facebook Messenger. Guess what? Your customers are exactly the same way. Some of them will love the Facebook party, love the posts that you do in your VIP group, but some people aren't on social media a lot and they appreciate that text that lets them know when there's something amazing going on, or when you do a texting party, they're going to order because they get to see the product in 2 or 3 texts and then they just place their order and you do that part for them. They don't want to take the time of going to the website, figuring out what they want. They just want to be like, yep, I want bundle A. Will you just go ahead and check that out? I'll just send you the money. I'll send you my card. You just do it for me. That is where I get my most personal volume from, is through those text messages, because people just don't have time to sit down and place an order, or they don't want to take the time to sit down and place an order. So if I'm willing to give them that pink glove service of putting all their information in, which it saves it in your back office, so it's literally like 10 seconds if they're a past customer. And then I just put their cart together. I send them a screenshot. They're like, oh, looks great. Or, oh, can you change this to that color? Or, can you add a personalization on this? Sure. Takes me another, 3 to 5 minutes. Send them a new one. Does this look great? Yep. Okay. Ready to check out? Credit card or PayPal? Which do you want to send me? And that's it. Like, the order's done. And it was easy for them. They didn't have to go find the products online. They didn't have to go through the whole checkout system. They have to type their address and their email and all of that information in, because I did that for them. And that is the pink glove service that makes texting a relationship building thing, right? You can build the relationships through those conversations. But no matter which way you choose, it all starts through the offer. If you're not offering the party, then you're not going to have the party, right? Which is where our next step comes in, right? Booking the parties. The offer should always be simple and short, okay? Nobody wants to read a paragraph, okay? People tune out after the first 3 sentences. So that's why ours is 3 sentences. You want to share your excitement, and then you want to make it personal. Why will she love it? Or why did you think of her? And then just ask the question. That simple, okay? Here's an example of wording. Hey, Susie, our winter catalog just launched and I'm so excited about our new purses. I know you love to change handbags every season and thought you would like to be the first to share them with your friends. Would you like to get a party on the calendar for January? And sometimes if I'm not specific to needing a January party, I would ask that with, would you like to get a party on the calendar for January or February? I try not to end with a yes or no question, but a this or that question. They're more likely or less likely to say no if you're not asking a yes or no question. If you do end it with, would you like to get a party on the calendar for January? And she's like, no, it's a really busy time for me. Don't leave it at that. Okay. Use that to continue to follow up. Say, okay, I understand January is such a busy time. Our catalog runs through April. Would February or March work better for you? Okay, because you might get the booking. It might not be immediate, but you might still get the booking. Or you might say, can I follow up with you next month? Right? You're asking that permission to keep the conversation going. Then it's your job, though, to make sure that you follow up with her. Don't tell her you're going to follow up with her in March and then forget that she ever existed or forget that you had that conversation with her. That's why writing down those connected contacts or just keeping a list in your phone, not just scroll back through all your messages, because we miss out, right? We're going to forget who we talked to over time. And so make sure you do keep a list of who you want to follow up with. But it should be very short, sweet, simple. again, we were talking about the campers, and if you know someone who goes camping all summer long, or someone who, live like they retired in their camper, then that's what you should say. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about our new camper icon and the new camping road trip print. I know you would love it because you're always camping. Would you be interested in hosting a party with me to share these camping styles with your friends? Right? I'm making that connection with her. And that's why knowing what your customers like is where you build that relationship. That's why we use our VIP group to ask, well, would you choose this or that? Which print is your favorite? I have this whole family of people that live in New Jersey that have bought from me for years now. And I really feel like I know them, even though I've never met them. And so whenever anything beachy comes out, they live in Ocean City, New Jersey. They love it. Every single beach print, they buy it. And so when I reach out to them, like, ooh, next beach print's out. Aren't you loving this one? Or do you like the lobsters, or do you like the tropical midnight flowers, or whatever that one's called? I know it's something like that. And so that's where making those connections and really being able to be thoughtful in your wording. Okay. Don't just, would you like to book a party with me? We have a new catalog. Would you like to book a party with me? Copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. Right? Nobody wants that. They want to know that you actually took the time to offer the party to them and why you're offering it to them. And then go for no. If your calendar is blank, you're going to hear a lot of no's, because chances are it's going to be a lot of cold messaging. People that maybe you haven't shared 31 with in a while. Going back through old parties, or going back to talking to someone you haven't talked to for a while. You're probably going to hear a lot of no's. But you got to hear a lot of no's in order to hear yes. It just is. What's important, though, is you do use a notebook or an app, like I said, to track who you ask and what they even said. Because if you sit down and you start talking to people, if you talk to 100 people, are you going to remember what 99 of them said? No, you're going to remember the 3 yeses and you're going to move on. But guess what? Those other 97 people's responses matter for the future. They might not matter right now, right? They didn't say yes to the party for January, but they'd be a good person to follow up with in February, or a good person to follow up with at the next outlet sale, or a good person to follow up with when the next catalog comes out, right? Don't write someone off just because they said no the first time. And most of the time, people aren't saying no because they don't like you, or no because they don't like your product. I mean, some people are rude and they will say that, and that's fine. Guess what? Bless and release. God bless you, move on. And that's okay, right? When a waitress asks you, do you want dessert after your meal? Do you think she gets offended when you say no? No, you're full. You don't want dessert, right? But it's her job to offer. It's our job to offer the party. It's our job to offer the opportunity. And so I know I was talking to somebody the other day in the comments, Teresa, I think it was you, if she's still on here. She was saying, how can I not take it personally when somebody says no, or how do I get over somebody telling me no? And the thing is, you can't take it personal because it's not always the right time for somebody. They're not always going to be interested in your product. I will tell you, I love Pampered Chef. I'll host a party from Pampered Chef. You ask me to host a jewelry party, my answer is always going to be no. I'm not a jewelry person. I don't like to wear jewelry. It's not something I'm ever going to be interested in. Does that mean I don't like the person that asked me? No, just means that I don't like jewelry. And so I wouldn't want the person who asked me to be offended by that. I think, we can't control what's happening when in someone's life, right? We all have different seasons of life, and some are busier than others. My summer is easy for me because I'm not working, right? But for some people, summer might be the craziest time because their kids are home, right? And so you have to keep that in mind that everyone has their busy season. And just because it's not your busy season doesn't mean it's not their busy season. So just don't take those no's personally. And I apologize, I am going way over, but guess what? We're on the last one. So maybe I'm just ending on time. Maybe I had it planned all along. So my call to action is go to the Lineage Facebook group if you have not already and save that tic-tac-toe board. Start checking off those X's and those O's, especially tonight's training, because you have bared with me for an entire hour and I really appreciate it. I know I've talked a lot. And then go for no this week. Book 2 January parties and see if you can stomp your 0. I know a couple of you already have. Amazing. But if you haven't stomped your 0, shoot for that. Shoot for stomping your 0 this week. I always feel more success the earlier I stomp my 0. Of course, my goal is always to stomp it on day 1, but sometimes that doesn't happen. Even as long as I've been in the business, it's not a given that somebody's going to shop from me on the first day of the month. But I always make it my goal in order to do that. So those are my 3 call to actions for you. I hope that the call was beneficial tonight. I hope it helped you understand a little bit more. And those of you that maybe were struggling with, how to get bookings or who to talk to, or, what do all these things mean that home office is throwing at us? I hope that it's giving you a little bit better of an understanding. I will give you an extra 15 minutes of my time if you want to stay on and ask questions. You're welcome to. I would like to, before everybody hops off though, I'm going to stop sharing my screen and get a picture of us. So if you want to be in the picture, you can put your camera on and we'll get a picture real quick. Give everybody just another minute. All right, are we ready? 1, 2, 3, say cheese. Awesome. All right, guys, so you can unmute if you want and ask me a question if you want to, or you can put it in the chat. Teresa, you said how often do outlet sales happen? They happen every June, July. Sometimes they carry over. Typically either the end of June, early July though. Every single year, and then December. Most of the time it's just in December. Occasionally it does carry over into January. It truly, that part's dependent on home office, but every single year, July and December, we'll go with that. Let's see, I'll scroll back through here while nobody's asking any questions. Oh, Kathy said it is crucial they shop under their customer account and not as a guest. So one of the bag buck things that I saw, and I did actually see home office post about this, if they spent $100 and they were just a guest on your site, they can create a customer account afterward as long as they use the same email, and that order will be generated in their account and they'll still get those bag bucks to redeem. So but if they're in your virtual office, if you click on if you're placing an order for a customer, okay, and you put their email in, it'll say this customer has an account or we did not find this customer. Okay, so you can see that part of it in your back office. But if they're shopping on their own, it is kind of up to them in order to do that. There's no way after they place an order for us to know if they were logged into their customer account or not. But as long as they use the email that they use from the customer account when they check out, or they make a customer account afterward, that they can still get those bag bucks, even if they weren't logged into it at the time of the order. Hopefully that helped too. Any other questions about anything? Let me see, Heather, Kathy, Terry, Rhonda, do you guys have anything that you want to share? Your leadership words of wisdom.
I was thinking today, I know we have a lot of new people in our teams that maybe just had their launch party in like November, December, and maybe they're discouraged because maybe their friends and family haven't shopped the outlet sale. You know what? Like mine haven't either, but I don't count on them to. Like, don't just because your immediate circle hasn't bought from you in the last month, that doesn't dictate your success. Your success comes from people that you don't know. So it's so easy to take it personally to think that, oh my gosh, everybody else is getting orders. My family and friends aren't supporting me. You know what? I don't like every sandwich at every fast food restaurant. We all don't like the same things, and it's okay because one day maybe they will order from you, but don't judge your success based upon your inner circle, because that is not who is going to grow your business. I just wanted to mention that and give some encouragement for people to try to really get outside of their circle.
Thank you, Rhonda. Heather, did you want to share something? I saw you turned your camera on.
I don't know if I wanted to share anything. I just thought I should once you called me out. I figured I put my camera on and be here. I just think this is one of our best catalogs. I think that the sky is the limit. I think that it's not easy, and people should know that. But once you get yourself out there and talk, and like Rhonda said, get outside of your circle, the faster you'll grow. So keep that in mind. I always like whenever we talk about connected contacts, and that's just I always shoot for like 30 no's a month, and which is a lot, which means I get 5 to 6 yeses.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that's a fair percentage. If you're talking to people that are customers or people that you feel comfortable asking or that are interested in the product, then I think that's a fair percentage. Teresa said, is the catalog ready to order in hard copy? Yes. You can purchase that in that marketplace order type. Oh, Kathy said her buttons aren't working. Well, I'm glad that Zoom is working for you right now. I know you've been having trouble getting on the Zoom calls, Kathy. So I'm glad that you at least were able to get on here with us. Awesome. And Hannah, I saw your message about fundraisers. I'm going to go ahead and just answer that question. So she asked, how do fundraisers work as far as commission is concerned? And honestly, it is completely based on you personally. Okay. So Kathy has a really strong connection to the American Legion. That's why she does fundraisers. She does sponsorships for it. And I'm sure she donates her full commission for that. But I want you to know that that's not something you have to do. You don't have to donate your full commission. When you talk to someone about a fundraiser, you can say, you'll earn 20% of all sales. That way you're still earning your 5% commission for doing the work, because let's be honest, fundraisers are still work, right? Of course, you're earning personal volume. I would say that's probably the biggest thing that you're going to be able to take advantage of is fundraisers do end up being, $1,000 or $2,000 worth of sales most often, because you have a pool of people that are coming together to share the cause, right? So you're going to have more people sharing, which is going to drive your personal volume, which will help you earn incentives. It'll help you earn the trips and stuff like that. But the percentage is completely up to you as far as what you want to donate. Now, as leaders, we earn 35%. So giving 25%, we would still get to keep 10%. But it's completely up to you. You could tell them 10% and keep 15%. I think it just depends on how attached you are to the cause. And, if you want to work completely for free, or you do still want to earn a profit. I'll read Kathy's in a second. And now with the marketplace option, really that changes a lot too, because now you could offer, if you don't care about making the commission, you could offer the products at that 40% discount, but they're going to pay the full retail price. Like the people that are shopping through it, if you did like the let's say Fresh Market thermals. Okay, they're $50 now. So you would sell the Fresh Market thermals for $50, but then you would give the organization that 40% discount because you would just order them from Marketplace. Through Marketplace, you don't earn any commission though, as a consultant. So it's a personal choice. The company doesn't dictate how much we give. I will say it is a tax write-off. So if you do a fundraiser, make sure you get it in writing that you donated X number of dollars to the organization, or keep a notation of, well, this Marketplace order was for a fundraiser, type of thing, just for tax purposes. I do know some people that run their businesses completely through fundraisers. And so, of course, it's extremely important then for them to keep track of that. But completely a personal choice how you run your fundraiser. What did you say, Kathy? This is what you want to say. Don't give up. Stay consistent. You have an amazing team of leaders here to support you and lift you. This is the most amazing sisterhood. Create your brand and stay true to you. Love it. Well said. And a great note to end on, Kathy. Absolutely love it. All right, guys. Anyone else have any questions? Well, I appreciate you being here with me, even though I kept you a little longer than anticipated. But thank you so much. And I look forward to an amazing January and a fabulous 2024, y'all. We just kicked off a new year. It is our oyster, right? Get to write our own journey. All right, guys. Have a good night.